Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Policenauts. We were just chilling out at Ed Brown's house, eating dinner with his family, and then we got a mysterious call from an informer, known only as 9 Stars. We were told to meet him over at the Astronaut Memorial Museum. We just pulled in, so let's take a look around.
I think he's a pretty reputable character.
Yeah, he has a disguised voice, refuses to tell us anything until we get there. I think we're fine. Anyway, we've already taken a look at a bit of the exterior, so... Well, anything else going on? Maybe look at the shuttle, actually. I'm just curious.
Yeah, there's probably some interesting stuff to look at here.
このロケットも宇宙開発に貢献したロケットの展示だ。本物もあるがほとんどがレプリカだ。地球にもこんな感じのところがあったな。
Probably Cape Canaveral.
Kennedy 宇宙センターのロケットガーデンだ。
Kennedy.
確かあそこからも何台か持ってきてるはずだ。
Yeah.
Wow.
The Space Shuttle Discovery.
Also known as Orbiter Vehicle 103. It flew more missions than any other shuttle.
It also carried the first Japanese mission specialist into space. That's pretty cool.
Good again?
Yeah, why not? Alright, that's all it is.
You know each of these.
I know.
It's cool seeing all these. Makes the place look like some space base from an old sci-fi movie.
Kinda does. That's the Saturn V rocket, or Saturn V. It launched the Apollo missions.
It would be Saturn V.
Okay.
Yeah. It was the largest rocket of the 20th century.
Alright. It is pretty huge.
Space geeks must freak out when they see these.
That's the Russian Proton rocket. It launched the Salyut space stations, among a ton of other stuff.
Wow.
I love these facts.
They sound true, therefore they are.
Yeah. That's the Russian Soyuz 118511.
Kojima could be totally lying to us.
Yeah.
It played a huge part in space exploration. We owe a lot to it.
Yeah, it launched all of Russia's Soyuz flights. More flights than any other rocket. Yeah, that smaller
little one here.
What's that one there? Oh, that's right. I remember now. That's the Chinese FB-1 rocket. It was the first Facebook.
Come on, FB.
Did you know?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. That's Europe's Ariane 1 launcher.
The Arians were used a lot for launching business satellites. Okay.
I guess we have one more.
Business time.
Oh, no, there's still some on the right side of the building, too. But yeah, go ahead, take a look. That's the H-11 rocket built by Japan's NASDA, now known as JAXA.
Okay.
The reasons why are so obvious, I won't bother telling you.
Still help solely with Japanese technology.
Yeah, this was before Japan bought up all of Russia's space technology.
And before all of Japan's technology companies went out of business. Its first launch was 1994.
A precursor to Tokugawa Heavy Industries' current domination. Alright. That's the Titan 34D rocket. Really?
Thank you.
So it is. That's the Atlas D rocket. It was used for part of Project Mercury.
The rocket that launched craft like Friendship 7 and Aurora 7. Alright.
So wow, the Titan rocket just got shafted. We don't know anything about it. It's AMM's nameplate, Astronauts Memorial Museum.
They're open right now.
We're
in luck.
Yeah, good thing.
It says admission's free during the anniversary commemoration period.
Thank God. If this were Snatcher, I would have to use my infinite money.
Apparently they don't know how to make a buck.
Those are palm trees, selectively bred for beyond.
I'm allergic to carbs.
Carbs?
Bread. Anyway.
Ooh. All plants here are resistant to ultraviolet radiation and have high photosynthesis rates. They come from a planet you may not understand, or a world you may not understand. Joke's ruined, it's too late. That's how we have plenty of air to breath, with so few of them around.
Breathe.
Yeah, to breath.
Wow.
Translators did a damn good job, but mistakes are still made. Yeah. That's water, bred selectively for Beyond. This is part of Beyond's artificial sea.
Anything live in it?
You bet. It contains the same amount of salt as the seawater on home. They regulate the water's evaporation rate, wow, and salinity by producing waves to circulate the water.
What's inside it?
Krakens. I mean, plenty. On top of the fish, it's got seaweed and all sorts of other marine plants.
Why are they on top of the fish? Wouldn't it, like, suffocate?
They let you fish and swim in it if you want.
Alright.
That's kind of cool. We even get floaters in it every now and then.
Okay.
Wow, could have done without that, like, grisly image. Not to be confused with the Kodiak image.
Yeah.
The building is modeled after Kennedy Space Center's vehicle assembly building. The scale and inside are totally different, but its outside appearance is an exact recreation.
I thought it looked familiar. Launch Complex 39. We went to Kennedy once for part of our training, remember?
There's the main entrance there. So I guess that's the cue to go in.
Kinda wanna...
That's an American flag.
Yeah.
It's AMM, it's like being back at Kennedy, probably the same.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll go in.
Sure. Go inside.
それじゃ入場しよう。博物館か。ワクワクする。勘違いするな。タレコミ屋に会いに来たんだぞ。いいな。
Alright. Oh wow, look at
こ
all
こ
that
は
stuff.
サンゴホールと呼ばれているロビーだ。
Don't worry, you can hit on all the women here.
海産だな。
Yeah. Well,
Like her.
that's an AMM guide. A lot of them are just school kids working part-time. Okay, we really need to not do this.
Doesn't matter. Jonathan will go after it.
We really...
So this is what Anna was doing before.
I'm always worried about her. Afraid people like you might come into the museum. I guess being a guide at a museum is not that bad.
Okay. We'll talk to her.
Maybe talk to you a second?
How can I help you?
Yeah.
Ask about.
Do you want this to show? Alright.
Okay.
AMM gives you an up-close view of the history of mankind's colonization of outer space, and all its rewards. We have over 8,000 items on display here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Where can we find Pioneer? Well, it's right on your ear, of course. Pioneer 10 is on display at the space as the space corner.
There's mud on your face and pie in your ear.
Oh.
Let's go take a look. Alright, enough of the puns.
Yeah, no.
So what time do you get off?
Son of a...
Oh, you'll be there. Don't worry.
Sorry, but we're not permitted to date visitors. I like that rule. Oh yeah, because there's like daughter.
Yeah.
Good to see they enforce it too. I probably didn't need to worry about Anna when she was here after all.
Okay, alright, back.
Well then, that was a lot better than I thought it would be.
Looks like a college student. He's studying that capsule there.
That's Project Mercury's Friendship 7, which carried the first American into orbit around home.
John Glenn.
Astronaut Glenn's mission lasted 4 hours, 55 minutes, taking him around home 3 times. It was launched by an Atlas rocket like the one outside. Do you think he would have said that if he hadn't explored the Atlas rocket?
Who knows? This
Yeah.
game is like, extremely detailed. You know
Yeah.
that. This is in pretty good shape for something that old.
This is only a replica. The real one was charged to a crisp when it re-entered the atmosphere.
Trills. Doesn't look like he's the informant. Okay.
Yeah, that is true. You gotta look at everybody. That guy there keeps looking around. Ah, maybe he's Napoleon. I mean,
he's
waiting
a
for
red herring.
someone. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
His girlfriend, maybe? I bet a number of people come on dates here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. I doubt he's the informant.
By the way, real quick, what's that gigantic thing in the middle of the room?
Lily pads?
これはホームから取り寄せた本物のサンゴ礁の化石だ。この中にはホームの大気中の CO2 が大量に溶け込んでいる。セレスのシンボルとしてこのホールに置かれている。人間には真似できない自然の脅威か。苦労したらしい。ホームからここまで運んでくるのに。
Okay. Yeah, this gigantic thing was
Well,
pretty
this
sweet.
is the International Space Station.
Yeah.
ロシアのミール宇宙ステーションのミニチュアだ。
宇宙長期滞在記録を出したり、日本人を初めて宇宙で迎えたり、よく覚えてる。旧ソ連が崩壊してからしばらく放置されていた。
そうだ。その後、日本の企業に売却された。後の徳川だ。
Love how Japan is like
実
the
物はま
savior
だ
of
地球
youth.
軌道を回る。
Yeah.
今では
Not that we would
宇宙
be too much
博物館
different
として
if
使わ
we
れてい
made
る。
this game.
あの頃は旧ソ連が蓄積した宇宙技術を日本企業に売却するニュースを毎日のようにやっていたな。
宇宙開発後進国であった日本がここまでなったのも あの技術売却があった
日本企業が初めて宇宙に実質的なビジネスを持ち込んだ
That was an extended conversation right there.
Yeah, pretty detailed.
It's a replica of Friendship 7.
How did people ever cope with these tiny capsules?
That's, yeah, actually, yeah, look at the guy standing right next to it. That is
Yeah.
really cramped.
No, it basically had enough room for John Glennon. That's about it.
Yep. It's a map showing all the areas and how to get to them. Oh, nice. How about that? How about that guy standing right next to it?
That's definitely the informant. I could guess.
I can just tell. It's a father and his son, I guess. They're studying the coral reef together.
They look like they're having fun.
I don't think either of them... Oh, whoops.
It's okay, steal from me.
Would be the informant. Now you say it. It's a young girl. Looks like she's here on her own.
Uh-oh. She's looking for someone, something on the information board. She couldn't be the informant.
Hey, you're not staff. Doing anything later? He's an old man. He must be at least 80 or so.
He looks like really interested in everything. Maybe he's, being here's brought him back some old memories.
This is an emotional place for terrestrials.
He doesn't seem like the informant.
That boy must be in elementary school.
I was just like him when I was his age. In love with space. There's no way he could be the informant.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Could he?
Really? Come on.
There's this guy off in the
Yeah,
distance
Mr.
here.
Orange.
It's a kid. Looks like he's asking something at information. Maybe he's lost? I can't picture him being the informant.
How about the actual receptionist?
Have to be so...
I know, you have to be really specific. It's a guide girl working reception.
We could try asking her about the place the informant mentioned.
Yeah, Pioneer. Yeah, this guy.
This guy. That boy looks like he'd be in middle school or so. He's looking at the plate. He couldn't be the informant. Oh,
Well.
my guess is wrong.
Oh, snap.
So it looks like we have to talk.
Do you have a minute?
How can I help you?
Finishing time again. The museum is divided into three main corners: Beyond, Moon, and Space. No Oxford comma with that one. Here at Beyond, Moon, and Space. That would be two areas. Right. Here at AMM, you'll find a thorough retracing of space exploration and development. From...
If you want to know what an Oxford comma is, don't worry about it. You don't need to know.
It's the last comma on the list, or the one that should be the last. Its genesis to the present day.
Be the last. Don't shut up.
The theme of our exhibition is Beyond, Gateway to the Stars.
Pioneer.
Where can we find a Pioneer around here? The only Pioneer we have is Pioneer 10. We don't have Pioneers 1 through 9 or 11. And where is Pioneer 10? Pioneer 10 can be found at the Space Corner, as the other person already said, by the
どう
way.
やらパイオニアは一つしかないらしい
タレコミ屋の指定場所はそこだな
ああパイオニアは15枚だ
Well, that should be easy. And how about finishing time, just to be creepy?
What time do you finish? Eh?
I like how she phrases this. The museum closes at 7 p.m., meaning even if I still work here, you have to get out.
No, not that. I meant when do you finish?
Oh. You're trying to hit on a guy at a museum? Doesn't even, let that go.
When do they let you guys off?
Why? You planning to break in and steal something? You had that one coming.
Case in the joint. I'm her, Ed. Genuinely her.
That's pretty good, actually. Come on, man. What do you think we came here for? I'll need to keep a closer eye on Anna in the future with guys like you out there. Ugh. Oh, come on.
How
really?
about dinner sometime? I'd love to learn more about space from an expert.
You've been in space for a quarter century.
I am a policenaut.
What a...
I'm a knot of some kind.
Well, I'm not interested.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't. She's gonna get mad if you keep it up.
I hope so.
Like Katrina kicks us out, we can't go back in the museum. We're not allowed to socialize with visitors. It's one of the rules here. Come on, man. What do you think we came here for?
Alright.
I think we're done, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so I guess at this
Move.
point, yeah, move.
Space corner, right? Unless
yeah.
you want to go to the other corners to explore first.
Yeah, I mean, the others would just be for the sake of flavor.
Yeah, why don't we do that? I want to do the morning.
Well, it does say go in order so you can get all the information.
Gotcha.
Oh, cool.
アポロ計画を中心に月面関係が展示されているコーナー。
Hope there's an action section
月
so
面
we
のセ
can
ッ
shoot
トが
the
その
moon.
まま再現されてる。
Boo. Alright.
Hey, look, it's moving in the wind.
Yeah. It's the American flag. The Apollo astronauts planted one on the surface after each landing.
When you think about it, planting a national flag in space like that does seem pretty ridiculous, even if it was smack in the middle of the space race.
Well, that was back when America was still a superpower.
Ooh.
Touche, Japan. Touche. She needed a way of flexing her muscle.
Space was dominated by a handful of countries in these days.
Yeah, now business dominates it.
Business.
You know, all of the business. Like eBay, you bid. It's a replica of Apollo 11's lunar module, the Eagle.
July 20th, 1969. Who could ever forget that day?
The ascent module was recovered and brought back home, but the descent module is still out there. The Saturn rocket outside is the same as the ones that launched the Apollo missions. Again, that's like the last thing he said. I'm wondering if that was tacked on because you explored that.
Mm-hmm.
That's Surveyor, the lunar probe that was used to scout for landing sites for the Apollo missions.
Surveyor 1 got there several years before the first humans arrived.
The Surveyor program ended with Surveyor 7, 18 months before the first manned mission. This is really cool.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You know these are all real facts.
And like, what's interesting is that Kojima is such a military nerd, but he had to be an ultra space nerd too.
He's just a nerd in general.
Yeah. That's the lunar roving vehicle that was taken aboard Apollos 15, 16, and 17. It was electric powered, with a top speed of 14 kilometers an hour on a flat surface.
Kind of like an EMPS for the guys back then. Okay.
Yeah. Can you talk to the real astronaut right there? That's the lunar Eva suit, still used during the Apollo program. That's part of the Apollo Lunar Surface Experiments package that was deployed to the moon by Apollos 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17. This is an LSEP device sensitive to lunar surface movement. A seismometer, basically.
I heard there are stores that fix up this kind of old equipment and sell it.
Cool.
I want to go there.
Are we gonna, like, go to one? That's a life support device.
Wow!
On the back.
Specific parts of him.
Yeah, that's insane.
You'd be like a hunchback with this on. Probably couldn't even bend over.
I'm sure. It contains things like communications equipment, a distance measuring device, and its own power supply. Wow.
Let's do the helmet.
Yeah. That's another second generation, just the rest of it, lunar Eva suit. Look at the stuff they had to wear back then. Must have weighed a ton.
Today's hard suits look much easier to move in. It's true, they do. They do look like modern versions of this.
Yeah. This is the so-called Genesis rock that Apollo 11 brought back from the moon.
Phil Collins was there.
It's not as special now as it was back then, of course.
Is this the real thing?
It is, wow. Wow. Moon rocks are a dime a dozen now, but I suppose you could call this a first edition?
Like my Pokemon.
Moon rock? Yeah. Like my Charizard.
I saw them selling them at the spaceport in OLA.
Oh, disclaimer, I do not really have a first edition Charizard. Just a regular one.
It would be worth so much money!
Yeah.
That just sucks with all the special... that it was special right out... It sucks all the special right out of them.
Pretty much, yeah. Lunar regolith was once heavily sought after for experiments. By the way, good job, translator, using a word I've never even freaking heard of. Yeah. Since there was so little available then.
I guess it's like regalia.
Yeah, I suppose so.
That all changed with the 21st century.
People would even go to the trouble of making their own regolith. That's how valuable it was. I wonder if it's like rugalach. Can you eat it?
Wow.
Did we see this already? Oh, it's just move. Wow. So we were in Coral, of course.
Well, space is where we need to go, so we should go to the Beyond corner. I would imagine.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
ここがビヨンド
Policenauts.
関連の
Oh, cool.
エド、俺たちポリスノーツの人形が並んでるぞ。
驚いたか？このビヨンドコーナーではポリスノーツであった俺たちはヒーローってわけだ。
It must be so bizarre
こ
finding
の
like
若さ
a
で
mannequin
歴
of
史上
yourself.
の人物とは。
そう言うな。俺たちも宇宙開発に少しは貢献したんだ。光栄じゃないか。
少しはか。
I look like a police knot, a sexy little police knot. Oh.
This is a small monument built in honor of the Policenauts. It's even got our autographs on it.
Sure does. Makes you feel kind of stupid, doesn't it?
Wow, wow, my autograph must be so valuable. I should sign more stuff.
このビヨンドの位置が記されているマップだ。
Yeah, it's over there.
ラグランジュポイントの L5。
そう。この地球と月の重力バランスの均衡位置にコロニーは浮かんでいる。
なぜこのタイプのコロニーは作られないんだ？
これには技術的な問題もあるだろうが、コロニーの建築業者が絡んでいるんだ。
政治的な問題。
まさに今、コロニー建設のシェアは
Freaking
徳
Tokugawa.
川建設が独占している。
There's a
もと
Square
も
Enix
と徳川の
Goya
コロニー
this
技術は
Really?
トーラス型のものだ。
Goya.
ここのオニール型は欧米の技術。
つまり癒着。徳川がオニール型を排除した。
そうだろうな。徳川が自社のトーラス型を売り込んだ結果だろう。もちろん大型オニールコロニーの欠陥も発見された上でのことだ。
ビヨンドがオニール型の欠陥を自ら証明した。
そこへうまく徳川が介入したんだ。
しかしこのコロニーを作った欧米企業も黙っちゃいないだろう。コロニー建設といえばオリンピックより儲かる。
それだけではない。オニール型のコロニーを推し進めていた欧米企業もコロニーの部品を徳川に依存していたからなんだ。
徳川抜きではコロニーは作れない。
そういうことだ。
Wow.
最近ではこのトーラス型
Wow.
を徳川型と総称するらしい。
That was a big info dump.
Yeah, that was huge.
ユーリーが記載していた
Oh, wow.
脱出用ポッドの
That's
サバイバルボールだ。
What
ゴール
Jonathan
ド
was
スリー
in.
プの機能を搭載している。実物はもう少し大きいが
I know, I was in one for a quarter of a
俺は
century.
この中で30年間も宇宙をさまよっていたんだ。そのために宇宙不適応者になった。
ジョナサンの生命を30年間維持し続けたんだ。よくできたカプセルだよ。
That is.
コールドスリープとしてはまさに実験段階だった。救出された時は寝たきり老人と変わらなかった。
今じゃ筋肉の低下もあまりだ。
That's amazing.
俺は1年以上も歩け
This
な
is
かっ
like my favorite part
馬
of
の
this
冬眠
game.
の研究の
Is
成
like
果だ。
This is awesome. Studying bears?
人間は筋肉を使わなければ
I
This
love
is
this stuff.
unreal.
しかしクマは
This is
冬
like
眠
the
中
real meat of
半
this
年
game.
以上も筋肉を維持
Just
で
the
きる。
details.
た。なるほど。クマの方が宇宙飛行士に向い
That's
て
a
るようだ。
brilliant idea.
今やこのコールドスリープをクマの冬眠と呼んでいる。
Wow.
That's
That's
probably the
really
real
cool.
reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see that
Here's the
suit.
updated suit. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a replica of the Yuri, the forerunner to the modern EMPs. Or I guess EMPS. Its emphasis was on mechanical work outside the colony, so its armor's thin and it's only lightly equipped.
Totally different setup from today.
It was hailed as a successor to NASA's MMU. Hard to imagine this is where the combat EMPS evolved from, huh? Still better than the suits at the Moon Corner, though. Yeah. Again, you were just there.
Yep.
You
Can't really compare.
Yeah, oh, I'm the worst.
You really can't compare this to the old lunar suits.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
This is what I had my accident in. Nearly sent me on a one-way ticket to nowhere. I can't stand the sight of this thing.
You had a survival ball with you, too.
Good thing I did.
Yeah, after all, the Yuri did not have its own life pod.
You made me take it, just in case you said.
Whoa. Wow.
You know what that makes me think? That makes me think that that's like a Chekhov's gun, like maybe
Yeah, he might,
he
like-
told him for a reason
Yeah.
to get into the box.
Oh, you mean like the prologue was like sabotage?
Well, yeah, I think it's obvious that you are going to encounter who...
You did that.
Who did this to you?
Responsible? Probably. Watch it be Redwood. I don't think it's him, but the guy's so shady.
But maybe Ed heard something that might have
Yeah,
happened.
maybe he knows something.
Yeah, who knows?
The Yuri by itself would only have kept you alive for 3 days.
Ed's it's supposed to be a good guy, so you know he did it for a good reason.
Yeah.
He's not going to betray the trope
No,
of
no,
the
no.
lethal weapon buddy. So, let's see, let's look at Ed.
Yeah. This is me in my younger days.
I'd never recognize you.
Come on, I hate it when people bring up my age.
You're too old for this shit.
Yeah.
These are really well done. They're like our doppelgangers. And that's a nice Konami word. They use doppelganger in Symphony of the Night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. They got the best in the business on these. They were given every piece of data they had on us. Body measurements, hair sample, wow, everything.
They know us better than we know ourselves.
I remember them going over our bodies with a fine-tooth comb when we applied for the Policenauts. I heard they're going to replace these with that animatronic robot soon. Five Nights at AMS.
This one hits on you all the time.
Son of a...
They're going to have us moving around like idiots.
Using hydraulics and air pressure, yeah. And we'll even talk. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday, boy or girl.
It's just Chuck E. Cheese.
Exactly. The same Japanese company that made these animatronic dinosaurs is going to make them. Nice. You know the ones I mean, right?
Who will decide how we move?
They've already got the necessary data. They're working with the ISPA on them. They'll end up as some live-action show, almost indistinguishable from the real us. Wow. And that was all from looking at Ed. He probably would have gotten the rest of that from everyone else, but, like, let's see what the others say.
Let's look at John.
This is your figure. I think it's slightly better looking.
Look at how they've got me smiling.
Wow.
I look like a fag.
Not
I didn't
sure
smile.
if Kojima...
I didn't smile like this in real life. I'm sure there's a method behind the madness on the translator's part there.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm sure maybe the character kind of speaks in an...
Yeah, he has, like, an affectation or something.
Well, maybe Jonathan is, like, not so, like, PC, you know?
Apparently
well,
not. Mr.
He
Hit
hits on
literally
girls,
every...
yeah, come on.
Okay.
He's not the most PC character. He's like Rocket Raccoon.
In fact, he's one of the least PC characters I've played.
Yeah.
Kidding aside, they did a good job for sure.
They did an amazing job with these. It's scary.
Is this gonna be like Deus Ex Human Revolution? Like, one of these is, like, gonna fight us? Yeah.
Is this the Italian? Oh,
It's a figure of Tokugawa. Sometimes I forget he used to be one of us.
Now he's practically some kind of god.
He's a shrewd guy.
Well, he does say kinda and other stuff. Maybe he has, like...
Very casual way of speaking.
Yeah, maybe he has an Osaka cadence.
Oh, that's
or,
interesting.
Yeah.
He's used the Policenauts to promote the group a number of times in the past. Alright, now we get to the Italian guy. It's a figure of Salvatore. Looks a little big for some reason. He was a small...
Well, he's the kind of guy who seems smaller than he actually is.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's true.
Sal's made some mistakes in his life, just like us.
Ended up better off than us. At least he's got a decent job. It's a figure of Gates.
One of the five of us. He always was most likely to end up chief.
Yeah, now he's my boss.
Figure of the chief. Okay.
Alright.
Well, it could look at beyond in the background here.
Yeah, give it a shot.
ビヨンドの
Oh,
オ
wow.
ペラ俺たちが今いるコロニーのな
It's kind of hard to see.
世界で
Too.
最初で最後のシリンダー型コロニー
Okay.
Alright, going to space.
Space Corner.
ここが宇
Space
宙探査に
Corner,
関する
I mean-
提案がされているコーナーだ
The pioneer, the informant mentioned, should be around here. Okay, let's take a look.
Inside this case, they have on display some messages. I suppose you could call them. Messages, I suppose you could call them. That send into space to any extraterrestrials that might be out there. They were loosely related to the SETI program the U.S. conducted for a while. They would attach them to probes that were being sent out to space. They would have the metal plaque that was on the Pioneer probes and the gramophone record, wow, that was on the Voyager probes.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. I wish I had that gold record. It's so cool.
That's one of the Viking landers. There were 2 landers that landed on Mars as part of the Viking program. This is a Viking 1 lander replica, which touched down in Christ Planitia on July 20th, 1976.
I saw what was left of it when I was there. The media dubbed it a reunion.
Okay.
Alright, let's check it out.
That's the Voyager 1. Oh, wow. Interplanetary spacecraft. It was in that one Star Trek movie. Voyager 1 traveled to the outer planets Jupiter and Saturn.
Star Trek TV show.
Oh, it was a TV show?
Yeah, Voyager was a TV show.
Oh, no, I meant that the movie with, like, Ouija.
Ouija?
Yeah, like, and, like, the big twist was that it was Voyager from, like, Earth.
Oh.
It's discovered Eo's volcanoes, or is it Io?
Io.
Io's volcanoes are Jupiter's rings, as well as new moons around Saturn.
It'll be making its way through the far reaches of the heliosphere right about now.
Inside the display case is a copy of the gramophone record carried on Voyagers 1 and 2.
Sweet.
That's Pioneer
There it
10. Yep. It was the first spacecraft to make a close encounter with Jupiter. It's only a replica, of course.
The real one's on the left of the solar system a long time ago. The real one left the solar system a long time ago.
The real one on the left, the solar system. Yeah, back in 1983 or something, before either of us... No, that is grammatically correct.
Yeah.
Before either of us was even born. Yeah, the either always bothers me.
Either. So this is Pioneer, the informant was talking about. Where is he?
You know that case with the SETI stuff in it? There's a plaque, the same as the one carried on Pioneers 10 and 11 inside.
Maybe there's some kind of message from him.
Cool. Let's take a look.
They did mention messages.
Yeah,
I do want to see this first.
No! That's a replica of the Galileo spacecraft. It's famous for launching a probe into Jupiter's atmosphere in 1995 and performing an analysis of it.
It did flybys of the 4 Galilean moons. We got really nice pictures of those.
Yeah.
I remember watching it when I was a kid. Now that was exciting.
When I was kid.
Yeah. My brain, like, fixed it.
I know. The case contains messages from mankind to extraterrestrials.
Mick Foley.
Alright, well.
There we go.
Oh, cool.
アイオニア10号、11号に積まれた
That's awesome.
ET へのメッセージ用プレートだ。
I love the
何もメッセ
representation.
ージらしきものは見当たらんな。
考えすぎだった。
They didn't make us look like anime people.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could also... The man's something something. You could also tell its shape, the way it would move, and the number of fingers on the hands. Oh, it's to represent what man is.
yes, and this is woman.
So this is what a woman's privates look like, really? Also, I read your line. Please don't start. Please.
Maybe I can head on her.
This drawing was on the receiving end of criticism from conservatives at the time. They said we dirtied space with pornography.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, just showing us in our natural, like...
Yeah. I don't know the details, but apparently this represents the spin flip transition of a hydrogen atom.
Oh, wow, neat.
Oh, that's awesome. This gives you certain universal measurements that play into other parts of the plaque. That's cool.
Neat.
This radial diagram shows the location of the sun relative to 14 pulsars.
Wow. It's a map.
Yeah.
With this, you'd be able to locate our solar system from anywhere in the Milky Way.
That's amazing.
It is really smart. It's really funny that we thought of to do that back then.
Yeah. This shows the 9 planets.
I
The
better
9 planets.
scratch out that last one.
Yeah, ooh, sorry. Of the solar system and how the spacecraft came from the 3rd planet from our star. Wow.
They came to our solar system, but they were like, that 9th one, nah,
Yeah,
that's
there's
not
only 8,
that's not a
understand.
planet.
The distance between the planets is expressed in binary numbers.
Wow.
Jeez.
Neat. They were really smart. What's this other one?
Golden record that was on the Voyager probes. I think it's the same. 12-inch gold-plated copper record containing greetings in nearly 60 different languages.
Sure.
Animal calls, sounds of nature, and a wide variety of music. Everything from classical to folk. They also included a cartridge and a needle for playing it. Wow.
Neat. Alright,
That's
let's
so
look at this
cool.
again.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Yeah, but isn't that this what we were supposed to look at?
I think what we're supposed to do is explore the entire center and then come back here. So maybe just leave and return.
Okay.
So just go anywhere and just come back. Alright, yeah, just go back, see if that changed everything. If not, then let's just explore other stuff like a second time.
There he is.
探
Aha!
査コーナー。
That's pretty cool.
あれこの宇宙服は何だ月面服がどうしてこのコーナーに
ヨナさん、中に誰かいるぞ。
これは動く展示物か
そうじゃなさそうだ。ようやくデートの相手に会えたようだ。
Ooh.
お前が電話の男か
Love that reflection.
顔を見せろ
静かにしろ。
He still has a disguised
そのまま
voice?
の格好で俺の話を聞け。
It's Napoleon.
そうと怪しまれ
I
る。
hope.
うまく考えたな。音声も書いてある。
お前だな俺たちを呼び出したのは
そうだ。さすがはポリスノーツ。すぐに分かったようだな。
こんなところに立って子供でもわかる。
Well then.
Yeah. More non-PC language.
北条の行方を知ってるのか。
どこにいる？奴は生きてるのか？
I love that your mouth moves in the reflection.
It is pretty cool.
Look at this guy. Oh, okay. Well, I'm bad at
Look at this guy. Calls us out here, then turns up like this.
It's a spacesuit from the Apollo program. The museum probably uses it for events.
I like how we're having a side conversation right in front of the guy.
Yeah, excuse me, I'm right here.
It'll be easier to move in than the displays at Moon Corner.
Yeah, the real ones weigh well over 100 pounds.
Looking dead.
Did you see that?
Arrest.
Don't do that, by the way, because we need this guy.
Yeah, he's
And
an informant.
But yeah, also apparently, if you keep doing the wrong thing, he will just like shut up and just not help you.
Oh, wow. He must be really desperate to conceal his identity. Okay, let's talk to him.
Talk it up. Just arrest immediately. All right, what have you got for us?
Ask about his identity.
Yeah, right.
Why can't you tell us who you are? Whose side are you on?
I can't reveal my identity. Not yet, anyway. My life is in danger. As I said before, you could call me 9 stars. 9 stars? I'm sure it's related to like a constellation or something. I can tell you I know a lot about both of you. You'll know who I am soon enough, provided we survive that long.
You think it has something to do with the 9 planets or the 9 pulsars?
It was in relation to 14 pulsars.
Oh, 14 pulsars. Okay. You expect us to accept that and move on?
Is my identity really that important? I've got information for you.
You know what? I bet you it's Ed's daughter. I bet you.
No, because the phone rang when we were at dinner.
It could be a screen kind of issue where
I mean, it probably is a woman, because whenever something like this happens, you don't know who it is, and they really push, wow, this man, like it probably is a woman. Yeah.
What happened to Hojo?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I was thinking to myself, I was wondering if it was like your ex-wife, but no, she definitely died.
No, she's dead.
Yeah, he betrayed them. He started selling it behind their backs.
This is noir, Justin.
Yeah, you're definitely dead.
Them, it.
Wow. Them and it.
Up and at them. Who's them?
Who are them? They? I can't say. Not out here anyway.
Is it Tokugawa?
I can't say. Is Holmes Mafia involved? It's not that simple, okay?
We saw a politician at Tokugawa's party. Are guys like him involved too?
Yeah.
What is the it you mentioned? I bet this is really confusing in Japanese.
Yeah. Looks like we have to get that. Narc, the semi-synthetic drug. They've been using DDSs developed at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals to float Narc onto the market. That's the real purpose of the K-series, to get Narc out there without anyone knowing. The newest one, we've seen this, is K9.
Yeah, the dog one.
It's nothing more than a vessel for Narc. Interesting. K9.
I thought the selling point behind K9 is the even dissolution of a drug in weightlessness.
Dissolution, datalution. That's the official story, but a capsule with an osmotic pressure system is nothing special. K9's real purpose? Carrying and concealing Narc. Hojo and I started selling it on our own. It was my idea. Everything was going to plan. Nobody should ever have suspected what we were doing. We don't believe you. We didn't find anything in the capsules we got from Hojo.
And who's to say it couldn't be somehow traced back to you?
You guys aren't seeing the bigger picture. Look, I don't want to end up like Hojo, alright? I'll point you in the right direction. I'll let you in on the secret behind Narc. Oh, this ought to be good.
This makes me believe that this is somebody we haven't met yet, or will meet at some point, because he talks in a certain informal way.
Yeah. To be more precise, where that secret is. Alright.
Capsule secret.
Yeah. Hojo made a copy of the CD-ROM, The Future, containing a video on Narc.
I hope they have it on tape.
Yeah, it's like Legend of the Galactic Heroes. You have like the biggest video you've ever seen, like from a floppy disk. It's so funny. He created the original to show to the Mafia and other organizations. It explains the trick behind the capsules in plain...
Japanese.
Do you think that really means English?
In clear language, probably.
Yeah.
A CD-ROM.
So this CD explains everything about them. Right. Including how to use them.
Why a CD in this
Oh!
age of optical computing?
Wow, alright. That's the point. To limit where you can read it. That
Oh,
is
wow.
that is true. How many of us have floppy drives on our computers, you know?
If you remember, they used the same trick
Yeah,
in
Snatcher.
In Snatcher
Yeah,
with
with a floppy drive.
Yeah, with the
a
floppy drive.
5-inch floppy.
Yeah, even back, even then, they Kojima knew that was going to be an ancient technology by that point.
I mean, there already were CD-ROMs, obviously Sega CD, and well, I mean, even the original,
it was
the
made
original version
on a floppy disk.
Yeah, but even then, the 3.5 floppy.
Well, CDs existed. Audio CDs were made back in the 80s. It's just that they didn't come into major circulation until the
later
90s.
on in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, even they had Laserdisc back then. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
CDs are compact discs. They're
Yeah,
Laserdiscs were
they're
before
smaller,
that.
yeah. It wouldn't stand as evidence in court either. That's why Hojo used a CD. It's an archaic data format.
Yeah.
That's pretty brilliant. The CD-ROM.
Where it's in the house.
Yeah.
We already found it.
Hojo would have stashed it somewhere.
We already looked at it.
Yeah, we technically found it, but didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I bet they don't even know that copy exists. If I had to guess, I'd say his house. By the way, same thing as Snatcher. Look in the house.
Yeah.
Except this is the literal house. There was that CD that didn't have any music. Wow!
Mm-hmm.
So the game knows we've seen it.
It acknowledged that we already found it.
That's great!
That's awesome.
Could that be it?
Of course. That's awesome. I guess we gotta keep talking about it.
Possibly. The CD can only be read in a T-Gear 99, Tokugawa's network terminal. There you go.
It just makes me think of TI-88.
Oh, wow. In addition, it works off a special boot method.
Wow.
You can't load it on any other read device. The CD's got state-of-the-art data encryption too. Wow.
Wow.
Even BCP couldn't read it. You guys get most of your technology from Tokugawa, don't you? Whatever you have, they're already on something else. Yeah, that is true. Almost all of our equipment is patented by Tokugawa. They own the know-how as well. None of it's public. You'll need to go to a Tokugawa facility to look. Crap, this is gonna be tough. We can't just waltz in there and expect them to help us.
Who says we're gonna ask?
And wait, you remember we did use that computer before, or tried to?
Mm-hmm. Boot method.
There are a few steps you have to go. A few steps to get into the system. You'll need a Tokugawa ID card and employee ID codes. Jeez. First, it'll do a card check.
We have Hojo's card. So then what?
Then it'll run a check to see if the person using the card really is a Tokugawa employee. Every employee is an ID code given to them based on family crests. Oh no, that again?
We already know that.
Ah.
You mean those Japanese things?
Good job, Jonathan. Right. Select the ones it asks for and you're in. Oh no, it's Ultra Memory Game. This is like the montage in Snatcher.
Yeah. Alright, boot method.
After that, insert the CD. This is how they protect their data.
So you can't access any of their files if you're not an employee, supposedly?
Exactly. If you don't clear the checks, you'll be staring at a blank screen. And the checks will bounce besides. Load the CD, it'll explain everything. That's all I can say for now. So go back to boot method. If you help me get to home, I'll tell you everything once my safety's been secured. Get back to the boot method. Remember the order. First the card, then the crests, then the CD. Okay. Okay, we're done with that.
Now we need to talk about them again, maybe?
I guess. Were Hojo and Lorraine killed by them? Yeah, screw with those guys and you're done. Done. You can't even begin to imagine.
Game over, man. Game over.
Remember, they had that creepy guy with, like, the white blood in the very beginning? Like, what the hell?
Oh, he's gonna be the main antagonist. You know he is.
I suspect he'll be the right-hand man, the main antagonist. So where is Hojo? He was eliminated a long time ago. That's what happens when you cross these guys. I'm gonna end up just like Hojo and that woman.
You're saying Hojo's dead? Oh, wow. That woman
Yeah, they got a new
popped
option.
up.
They've already taken care of his body. You'll never find it. Wow. Don't waste your time looking.
You mean it's not on the colony? Is it on home?
That's for you to find out, isn't it?
Oh, man. We're gonna find that later.
We've been eating him right now.
How does Soylent Green taste?
Yeah, exactly.
It varies from person to person.
Why don't the clowns eat it? It tastes funny.
Who's that woman?
Hojo's wife. I think her name was Lorraine. Nobody's safe with these guys. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to get that option first, because they already covered Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Yeah.
I can see clearly now Lorraine is gone.
Yeah.
Was Lorraine involved with drugs?
Hojo probably told her something he shouldn't have.
Alright, there we go.
Okay, we're done.
T-gear.
Yeah, I know.
言っておくが、俺の後をつけたりするなよ。待て、まだ聞きたいことがある。北条の剣は氷山の一角に過ぎ、奴らはもっと恐ろしいことを行ってる。もっと恐ろしいこと？奴らはあんたらが思っている以上に根が深い。
Oh, here we go.
CP にも仲間がいる。用心するんだな。また連絡する。じゃあな。
Unsettling. And he's gone.
帰っちまったぞ。尾行するか。
待て、ジョナサン。まずは CD ロムだ。あの男の言っていることが真実かどうか。
Legit.
あの男の正体についてはそれから
Too legit to quit.
ホームなまりがなかったとすれば
He doesn't have a home accent. Yeah.
ビヨンズならどこにも逃げやしない。しかし
どうした？
タバコ臭いな。
Ooh.
ひょっとしてお前タバコ吸ったか？
So far, Jonathan's the only person we know that smokes.
手違いで火がついたんだ。もう消した。
Actually,
危ないな。先折りタバコか。
ああ、先を折るだけで発火する。消すのも
but that's on purpose. Nobody smokes. Is this another person from before?
人に見られたら通報されるぞ。
マークには一度見せてやりたい。
バカな、許さんぞ。ま、それはいいとして。
情報
But
の
yeah,
真意の
nobody on
確
Beyond
認だな。
Alright. So, we have a very obvious goal. Our next object is to
Go to Hojo's
head
house.
back to Hojo's house. Yeah, hit up that CD. But, for now, we're going to stop the installment.